Digging Norway is back after a long and cold winter. Look at this beautiful scenery close to my home, and luckily for me the company that owns these office buildings are a former client, so I've just called their manager to ask if it's okay for me to investigate this grass patch. You can see there are some old trees here, and this whole area has a very interesting history because this is where the soldiers used to camp around the beginning of the 19th century, 20th century I should say. So I'm waiting for a call, and hopefully we'll be able to do some hunting around these old trees and maybe find some old coins or uniform effects. Who knows? So I'll get back to you. But Norway, Digging Norway is back, and it's gonna be a very nice season. I just have to finish some schoolwork, and then we'll have 6 weeks of hunting in Norway. I'll get back to you. So the manager just called me. Luckily he remembered me from when he was a client, and he gave me permission to hunt the area as long as I didn't leave it like a mess. So I'll try to be careful. So I'll get back to you once we've hopefully found something funny. See you later. That didn't take many minutes. The first target is an old watch. The time teller, both the short and the long time teller is still intact. Have to be very careful not to break them. And there's an inscription on the back. I'll clean it up very carefully when I get back home, and we'll see what it is. I really like this signal. Pinpointed it down to 32. I'll let you know what we find. This is insane. This is the second target. It's 2 meters away from where we found the watch. And this is 5 øre. I think it's from 1830 or 1930. We will find out. It gave a beautiful signal. It was not very deep. This place is insane. It's been like 1.5 hours. It started out very good with with the watch and the old coin, and then something strange happened, and I got a lot of iffy signals, and I didn't really find that much. As you can see, we're hunting at the end of a peninsula or something out in the channel. And this channel was important for this small little village back 100 years ago, 200 years ago. It was salmon here. They tracked down lodges. On the other side, they turned it into a sporting facility. This used to be a camping ground for soldiers as well, but we can't hunt it right now. So the only original soil left to hunt is the tree line on the lawn over there. And I'm definitely going back to do some more hunting. This was just a little break after a hard school day. So this is the area where I live. You have a bridge going over to a little island over there, and you have a little beach on the other side. It's quite nice actually. So let's get home and find the date on the coin, and let's see if we can find out more about that watch. Back home. First things first, Norwegian beer, and look at the junk finds, some old nails and porcelain and some other metal pieces, unidentifiable, but unquestionably we were at a very exciting site today, and we're going back to do a more thorough hunt. Today was just like the first hunt of 2010. Beautiful weather, the spring has arrived, so I just had to get out there. But we did find 2 very exciting finds. First, this watch, wristwatch probably. It has all the small little pointers still intact. One for seconds, one for minutes, one for hours, and the little turner there. It's French. on the back side, Fond Acier Inoxydable. It means basically stainless steel. It's probably from the 20th century sometime. I haven't been able to find any inscription or numbers on the front. I guess I should get myself a magnifying glass or something. But it's a nice find. And then we found a coin. A little bit disappointed when I got back and I saw it was from 1930 and not 1830. A more experienced hunter would have judged it probably from the front side at once, but I kept the possibility open because the back side was so hard to identify. But when I got back home and saw the age 7, I knew that the century was wrong and it had to be 1930, because this is our old Danish friend Håkon the 7th. But what makes it a little bit more interesting though than his later 5 öres is that this one has the inscription along the rim. It says the Kingdom of Norway. The later productions didn't have that inscription along the rim. So I guess makes it a bit more nice. It's 8 grams, but 6.7 of those grams are iron and the rest is bronze. They only produced this coin in pure bronze 1 year. It was in 1907. And then they started mixing in iron in the 1908 series, and it followed all the way up to 1952, which was the peak year of production. They produced 8 million coins in the early 50s, and then they shifted the design in 52 and removed the writings on the rim. This one is produced in 1.2 million samples, and it's not worth anything because this is low nomination coins. It's circular. It was in circulation. People used it for everyday purposes. But that being said, if you can find some of the more some of the years with low production and they are in good shape, it can be worth $1,000 or $2,000. But this one is worth $10, $20. Anyway, it's a nice find. I don't have it from before. And this logo, you see these 3 triangles. That's the logo of the mark for the mint company, the company that produced the coins for Norway, and I believe they are still on our coins. So all in all, old wristwatch, a 1930 coin. It's been there for 8 years. We found a nice place and we know the people who owns the building, so we can go back and hunt legally with their permission, and we're gonna do so. And it was a nice hunt for the first hunt of 2010. So thanks for watching, and to all of you out there, good luck with your hunting, and we see each other again. Digging Norway is checking out as usual with some Norwegian beer.